How does music affect you and the world around you?
How does music affect me and the world around me? You know, ever since I was a kid, I love music. You know, I don't know what age it grabbed me, but as far as I can remember, I just always loved it, always wanted to play music. It's just part of my daily life. It's the way I live. I mean, it's 24/7, you know what I mean?
Yep.
I couldn't imagine doing anything else but playing music.
Excellent.
Love it.
As a recording artist and a touring musician, is there anything that sticks out in your mind as being completely different than you expected?
Yeah, the music business side's a lot different. I mean, playing for people, it's always awesome. Play for the fans, but you always have this misconceived notion that you'd be like a millionaire and have like a big fancy house and cars, and it seems like on the business side of it, that unless you're a superstar, it's hard to get to that level. But again, it's not all about making money and all this stuff. I mean, I love playing. I love being around people. So long as somebody's making the money, I guess it's good.
There you go. What was it like walking onto the stage the first time during Ozfest?
During Ozfest, man, it was kind of surreal. The first show we did was in Chicago, and we were the first band on. It was 10 o'clock in the morning, and about 100 yards away was the gate, and all these kids were standing outside, and the gate wasn't open yet, and they told us, you got to go on, play. So we walked out on the stage, started playing. Nobody was in front of us. And but they opened up that gate, and all these kids come running up. Next thing you know, there was like 1,000 kids in front of us, and it was kind of just, it was just the most amazing experience to be part of a tour like that with so many awesome bands, especially Ozzy. So,
what was your impression of Ozzy and Sharon?
Ozzy was it was kind of intimidating at first. It's Ozzy Osbourne, but he's a super cool dude, man. He's funny as hell, man. He's super cool. And Sharon's awesome too, man. She's great. She's always been good to us.
Do you think that downloading music is a help or a hindrance to musicians? The major labels say it's essentially the heart of all the problems they're having in terms of lower sales.
Yeah, I think in today's society with the computer and internet and everything, I think the younger generation doesn't realize the time and effort. It's a lot of time and effort goes into playing music. I mean, it's like the show's all fun and games, but once the show's over, I mean, I'll get back to writing and recording, and it's a long process, and it is a very expensive process. And it's like anything, like if you go to a museum and there's a piece of art on the wall, or you go buy, a car, if you could just get a car for free, it costs a lot of money to put that car together. So as a musician, I kind of look at it like that, as a respect, to my favorite bands. I always go out and buy the CD or buy the music. I'm not really into the free downloading thing at all, because it does kind of hurt the music and the business, in which it's going to happen in the future is bands can't afford to make a proper record, or record companies can't afford to get like a proper band. So you probably see a decline in the sound of CDs. Like, you probably won't sound as good because if you get it for free, you can't afford to go record it. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of seeing a trend of that happening, which is kind of unfortunate. But it's just kind of a respect thing. It doesn't cost much for a CD. I mean, $10, $12. You download songs for 99 cents. It's kind of respect to the band if you like them. For all the hard work they put into it. But anyway, I'm just happy that fans come out to this show. I mean, if they're gonna get it free, as long as they like our music and rocking out to it, it's all good.
And on a related note, how do you feel about fans recording your shows and trading them?
Recording the shows and taking pictures, that doesn't bother me. It's different every night on stage. I mean, we're either change up the set list or whatever mood somebody is in the band. We always want to do something wacky. So every night is very different and unique. So yeah, record it, take pictures. It's all good.
All right, what do you think about bands that make exclusive deals with places like Walmart and Best Buy?
Exclusive deals? At the end of the day, I really hope that our music gets sold in every store. But I'm not sure how those. We've never really done like an exclusive deal like that. We pretty much try to get the CD out everywhere. So I'm not really familiar with what's involved in it. I'm sure they probably got some good money out of it, but I mean, pretty much there's a Walmart in every town nowadays. So.
What is ahead for Drowning Pool?
What's ahead for us? Well, we're going to do this Crew Fest tour coming up. It's going to be awesome. Do a Crew Fest 2 with Godsmack and Theory of a Dead Man. And Charm City Devils is another band that's going to be on it. And after that, at the end of the year, we're going to go back in the studio and record the next record with Brian McCombs.
You have any closing thoughts for the readers, viewers?
Any closing thoughts? You know, when a rock show comes through town, you know, you've been working hard all day long, or you're going to school, whatever, you know, it's nice to get out the house every now and then with your friends, come have a couple drinks, listen to some loud rock music. So come on out and hang out with us. We'll be at the bar. Look forward to hanging out with you.
All right, man. Thank you for your time. That's all I have.
Thanks, brother.